Gentlemen, welcome. Coach, if you could just start by introducing yourself and then also introducing the guys you got up here at the table with you today.
My name is Coach Calvin Johnson. I'm the head coach over at Miami Central Senior High School. I also played baseball for Miami Central High School, class of '92. It was an honor for me to go back, and try to bring baseball back to inner city school. And preferably, it worked out in my favor. Just happened to be my school. This is my third season, upcoming season. First year, took a couple of lumps last year. We won 3 games. So basically, we're just trying to build from there and move forward. And I have two what I consider my cornerstone players in the program. I have to my right my outfield center fielder Dietrich Dansby, and to my left I have my first baseman Amari Harvey.
Start first of all by just sharing with me some of the process, some of the growing pains, kind of getting you to this point, starting to turn that program around.
With anything that's new, it's always going to be a process, and this definitely is a process. But my number one goal from the beginning was to start with the facilities, build up the facilities, maintain the facilities. Then I think that's when you'll be able to attract the baseball enthusiasts. So I say those type of players to come on out and be a part. And is the lumps is getting the kids to buy in and to believe in what you're trying to do. We all know that's a process, being that we're in South Florida and it's a hotbed for football. But like I said, I'm trying to bring baseball back to the inner city, and hopefully with these 2 guys here and collectively the group of guys that we have, that we can make those things happen.
Well, and again, Central's definitely always been known as a football school. What's that like for you as a baseball player to go around trying to get other people excited to support you guys and maybe get more guys to come out and join the team?
It's hard, very hard. Everybody feels like we suck as a team, as like they shouldn't put enough money into us and everything. They should feel like everything should be based on football and basketball. Not sure if any other sport that's at Central as of right now. They even think soccer is way better than us, and I don't even think soccer won a game last year.
So it sounds like a motivator. I hear some motivation in that. You want to show them that that's not the case. Am I right?
Yes, of course.
Kind of the same thing for you. What's it like to try and change their minds there at the school and get them to start supporting and believing in you guys?
It's very hard, but at the same time, you gotta like achieve and prove to show people that we could be something better than just football and basketball. It also could be a baseball team too. So we gotta show kids and people like we still have a chance to make the school a better place for baseball.
And you get plenty of athletes, especially it's a very large school. I gotta assume there's maybe they don't have as much baseball experience,
Right.
but certainly they're athletes that you can turn into baseball players.
Absolutely, we get a ton of athletes that come out. The only difference between, I would say, my guys and the other schools in our district is those kids, more or less, they played baseball forever. My guys, they might have dibbled and dabbled in baseball, but they don't have like that true from being an adolescent up with baseball. Like I said, because Miami is a hotbed for football, so that's the biggest hurdle, trying to get those guys to believe and come back out and play something that they played while they probably were younger, but they tend to or have gravitated more towards playing football because football is another way out. Not have a problem with that. That's good, but that's why I'm there. And I believe in God and everything, and he put me there. And like I said, it was a great opportunity for me to go back to the high school that I played at and to try to be a key component in bringing baseball back to Miami Central.
And it's got to mean a little bit to you guys as players to know that his heart and soul is into this. He wore that same uniform. This is his alma mater. Does that factor in a lot to motivating you guys to get on board?
Yes, of course, and to hear some of the stories that he came with, some of the people who actually played on his team and actually went to the league and did everything that they wanted to do, that made us very motivated to actually pursue in this sport.
Talk a little bit about just today. Another thing that helps to build the program is getting the opportunity to bring the guys here and be a part of Media Day today. I know it's the first time Central's done that.
Yeah, it was the first time. It's a great opportunity. I had the opportunity to meet and chat with Anthony briefly, but I want to make sure that my guys don't miss out on anything that other schools don't. I want to give us the same opportunity that the other schools have, and let the kids see that, hey, it's more than we're just playing baseball. You're gonna get the exposure, and you're gonna get the limelight at night. And most important, we came out there, I just like, guys, just relax and just have fun. It's just going through the motion. Now you get the exposure, and now I just feel like this is another motivating factor to get these guys motivated, to want to come out and want to compete more and play hard and get more enthused about the sport of baseball.
And it's been a couple of years since the last time that I covered a Central game, but you guys are a fun group. Every time I go on cover you, I've always had a real fun time with you. So I know that aspect of this. There's no question that they're going to enjoy themselves when they're out there playing.
And I try to hammer that home with the guys, like, have fun. Like, at this point, like I said, wins and losses are not at the top of my agenda at this point. It's more about, like I said, the facility first and developing players. And that takes to have a group of core kids that's going to be that cornerstone that can say, and unfortunately I feel bad for the seniors who get those 1 year players and you're like, wow, coach, I wish I would have had you a couple years ago, but I tell them, like, no, like when you have a situation like that, that's when you leave your stamp on the program. How do you want to be remembered? And you're going to be remembered as one of those kids that was a part of that group that actually brought awareness of baseball back to Miami Central. So
sometimes they just gotta have the ability to see that larger picture and understand they're contributing the things that are going to happen maybe years from now.
Absolutely.
Again, I haven't been there for a while, but if you can share with me a little bit about what some of the improvements are to the field, because I know it was pretty basic the last time I was there.
I mean, it was if you ever heard of the term ground zero, that's exactly what it was. But me being very resourceful, also, I work for the city of North Miami Parks and Recreation, and they've been very instrumental with the help of turning that back into a baseball facility. They come out and they help out with the fields. I teach the guys, how to help and maintain the field and things like that. The school board, Miami Central's been very supportive as well. They pretty much give me the go-ahead, just, do what you need to do. Of course, stay within the lines and the protocol of what needs to be done as far as the school board is concerned, but I don't really have an issue. Nobody has any restraints on me. But it's a process. It's a process, and I don't mind because it comes with the program, and it comes with building the program. So I don't mind at all.
Yeah, and I'm sure as part of that growing process, I'm sure Coach is teaching you guys ways to maintain and take care of the field. I'm sure you're learning more about field maintenance than you ever would have thought you learned. Am I right?
Yeah, a lot. You gotta take care of your position, like where you play, because you gotta treat it like it's a part of you. Like, take care of yourself, how you take care of your field.
I like that. It's another way for these guys to kind of take ownership, and I know I can tell that you're teaching that in every aspect is to own the Miami Central baseball program and
Absolutely.
Be yours.
Absolutely. Yep.
If you could, Coach, talk a little bit about the personnel itself. Is there a particular area that you think you guys are probably the strongest, and be like, this is the aspect that we'll lean on to have the most success?
I speak to the players about it all the time. Obviously, we're not one of those teams that's going to come up and hit home runs and hit a lot of shots in the gap. We have a couple of players that's capable of that. But as a group, I think our strength is speed and defense. So we're going to hone in on getting on base and, kind of like manufacturing runs, bunt the guy over, next guy come up, he does his job. And that's how we're going to manufacture runs and keep those other teams, other kids off the base. And that's our philosophy, and that's how we're going to play tough, hard-nosed defense. And when we have our opportunity to score, we're going to take full advantage of our opportunity.
And, again, speaking to the recognition, around the school and not really giving, like you said, you won 3 games last year. Some people will be like, oh, man, but I think it'd been a few years since Central had even won a game. That really is a pretty decent accomplishment to kind of start turning things around.
It's a great accomplishment, and it opened up some eyes in the district. And I have the other coaches in the district. They always commend me on the good job that I'm doing. Just changing the culture of baseball and how the kids prior to me, how they approached it. So just coming in, changing the culture and teaching the game and teaching them to play the game the correct way. So that's what I'm going to hang my hat on, and hopefully, I get some guys to buy into it, and then we'll just go from there.
Well, guys, I appreciate being a part of this, and just a reminder, you can go back and tell all those football players, guess what? there ain't no HSBN for football.
Absolutely.
You know, go and show all your classmates the website. Show them your profile. Show them your 60 time, your 30 time, your exit velocity. And this is what you can expect, you know, being a part of HSBN coverage. There ain't no football coverage as good as this, I promise you that.
And we definitely appreciate you guys having us, and anything we can help contribute to the HSBN family, we're more than welcome. My phone's always open, our door's always open, so I look forward to doing more business with you guys and future endeavors, and we go from there. Hopefully you could go back a few years from now and say, I remember this interview, now Miami Central is one of the head honchos in the sport of baseball. So that's our goal, and that's where we're headed.
I embraced it, and this video will be there. Will be there hopefully as one of those ones you can
Let's
look
go
back and
Rockets.
remind yourself.
Thank you.
Go Rockets!
Yes, sir.
And again, Coach, thanks for being a part of this. We're, you know, HSBN is happy to do everything we can. You know, the only thing that I would ask you guys right now is just keep doing it, loving it, and you know, follow the example that's being set. You guys are heading in the right direction.
We thank you.
Thank you.
All right, excellent guys. Thank you.